find the interval in which the function fx is equal to sine x plus cos x, sine x plus cos x, and here it is given x is greater or equal to 0 and less or equal to 2 pi. X is greater or equal to 0 and less or equal to 2 pi is strictly increasing and strictly decreasing. Strictly increasing and strictly decreasing means you have to find the interval in which the given function is strictly increasing and is strictly decreasing. Okay, so yes, your that means process are same. So what you do, first of all you have to take its derivative. So f dash x is equal to here you have cos x minus sine of x, cos x minus sine of x. Then what you do, you have to differentiate it. Sorry, here you take f dash x is equal to 0. So this implies cos x minus sine x is equal to 0, or you can write cos x is equal to sine x. You can write here cos x is equal to sine x, or you have tan x is equal to what? 1. Here you have tan x is equal to 1, and that gives the value of tan pi by 4. Tan of pi by 4. Understand? Now you find, check it, its general solution, x is equal to n pi plus pi by 4. So here you have x is equal to n pi plus pi by 4. Then what you do in that case? Means here you put n is equal to 0. Means here you find all the possible values of x which lying within 0 to 2 pi. Understand? So if you are putting here n is equal to 0, here you have pi by 4. If you are putting n is equal to 1, so you have 5 pi by 4. That is also less than, that means 2 pi. So you can take it. Now, if you are taking here n is equal to 2, so that crosses 2 pi. That crosses 2 pi. So only pi by 4 and 5 pi by 4 are the 2 points which lying between 0 to 2 pi. Okay, so what you do, you have to take all that points on the number line. Just see it. So suppose here you have 0 point that be taken here, and here you have 2 pi that is also taken. So all that are means given here x is greater or equal to 0 and less or equal to 2 pi, and in between them here you have pi by 4, and here you have 5 pi by 4. 5 pi by 4. Understand? Now what you do, only you have to check the sign of one of the interval, and yes, alternatively change its sign. So overall here you change the check the sign of what? Here you check the sign of f dash x. Yes, sign of f dash x, you have to check it. So if you're taking its first condition, only you have to check it for pi by 4. Understand? So just you see here, that gives the value of f dash x. Yeah, come to the point here, f dash x. And 0 to pi by 4 means what? X is lesser than pi by 4 and greater than 0. And you know, when any value of x is less than pi by 4, the value of cos is greater than sine. The value of cos is greater than sine, so no doubt cos x minus sine x is positive. Cos x minus, yes, thank you Tushar. After trying so many attempts, you joined there. Okay, thank you Vijay.
Okay,
So
sir.
yes, right. So here you have two values, x is equal to pi by 4 and 5 pi by 4. Now you have to check it only for, so you write in this way. Since x greater than 0 less than pi by 4, x greater than 0 less than pi by 4, what you have? The value of cos x is greater than sin x. Now, the value of cos x is greater than sin x, and this implies cos x minus sin x is greater than 0, or f dash x is greater than 0. Understand? So here you see that the sign in 0 to pi by 4 is positive. Now alternate change its sign. Here you write negative, and that be your positive value. Okay. So here you check it, that be positive, and alternatively here you change your sign. So this number line shows that the value of f dash x is greater than 0 in 0 to pi by 4 union 5 pi by 4 to 2 pi. Okay, so you write in first point. So in first point, here you have f dash x. F dash x is greater than 0 in 0 to pi by 4 union. Here you have 5 pi by 4 to 2 pi. 5 pi by 4 to 2 pi at 0. Here you write close interval. So in this interval, f dash x is 0. So fx is strictly increasing in 0 to pi by 4 union 5 pi by 4 to 2 pi. 5 pi by 4 to 2 pi. In this interval, you can say that the function is strictly increasing function. But if you solve the same question from R.D. Sharma, don't confuse about that. In that book, that is given fx is increasing function. In which interval the functions are strictly increasing or strictly decreasing. So don't confuse about that, because in note R.D. Sharma mentioned there strictly increasing and strictly decreasing means, increasing and decreasing means strictly increasing or strictly decreasing. Understand? So don't confuse about that. Okay, so that function is strictly increasing. In the same way, you can see here in second point, you explain about it. Okay, right. What is given in second point? So if you're taking here second point, here you see that since f dash x is less than 0, in less than 0 in pi by 4 to 5 pi by 4. Pi by 4 to 5 pi by 4. Okay, so strictly fx is strictly decreasing in pi by 4 to 5 pi by 4. Pi by 4 to 5 pi by 4. So in this way, here you explain your answer. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay, so yes, yes, write it completely and then done, beta.
Yes, sir.
Okay, write that next question that was asked in 2016. Find the interval. Find the interval in which. Find the interval in which the function fx is equal to sine 3x minus cos of 3x, x greater than 0, less than pi, is strictly increasing or strictly decreasing. Is strictly increasing or strictly decreasing. Means here you have to find the interval in which the function is strictly increasing or strictly decreasing. And here you also applying the same concept for getting your interval. Okay, so what you do, here you take anyways be on time better. Okay, so if you're taking its differentiation f dash x, so you have 3 cos 3x and here you have plus 3 sine 3x. 3 sine 3x. Understand? Okay, now f dash x is equal to 0, right? F dash x is equal to 0. So this implies 3 cos 3x plus 3 sine 3x is equal to 0, or 3's cancel out and you have tan 3x is equal to minus 1. Just check it. Here you transfer this cos 3x to right side, and if you are dividing you have tan 3x and here you have minus 1. And this minus 1 is the value of tan of 3 pi by 4. Tan of 3 pi by 4. Okay, now write its general solution. Write its general solution. So you have 3x is equal to n pi plus 3 pi by 4. N pi plus 3 pi by 4, or the value of x is equal to n pi by 3 plus pi by 4. N pi by 3 plus pi by 4, you can write it. So that gives the value of fx. So I think up to this step, you have no any problem. Okay. So
No, sir.
here you putting the value of n in such a way that all the values of x lying between 0 to pi. Lying between 0 to pi. Okay. So check it. So the value of x, if you are putting here n is equal to 0, you have pi by 4. Okay. Now if you're putting n is equal to 1, so you have pi by 3 plus pi by 4. You solve it later on. Understand? Now if you're putting here n is equal to 2, so you have 2 pi by 3 plus pi by 4. But if you're putting here n is equal to 3, 3 and 3 is cancel out, and you have your result pi plus some angle, means pi by 4, that crosses your limit. That crosses your limit. Understand? So leave it. Only you have to simplifying. So here you have pi by 4. So if you solve, you have here 12 and 7 pi by 4. And here your LCM is 12. So 3, 4, 4 to 8, 3, 11. 11 pi by 12. 11 pi by 12. Understand? So all these are the values of x, which lying in between 0 to pi. Okay. So just only you have to check the sign of f dash x. So what you do? You have to draw a number line. Here you have 0, here you have pi. And in between them, yes, right here, pi by 4. Here you have 7 pi by 12. Am I right? And then here you have 11 pi by 12. 11 pi by 12. So in this way, here you write that on number line. Understand? Now you have to check only the sign of one of the extreme interval. Okay, so if you want to check any value in between 0 to pi by 4, okay, so pi by 4 is 45 degree. So if you are, suppose if you are taking here pi by 6, which lying in between 0 to pi by 4, understand? Now putting x is equal to pi by 6 here in the value of f dash x, now check its sign. If you are putting here pi by 6, okay, so you have cos pi by 2, which is 0, so that we cancel out, and here you have 1 and you got its value 3, which is positive, which is positive. Understand? So here you see that on number line, what you see here, you check the sign of f dash x, you mention it, sign of f dash x. Here you mention the sign of f dash x. Understand? Now this value is positive. Now alternate its sign, minus, plus, and here you have minus. Okay beta? तो इस तरह से हमको मिल रहा है. So here you see that from this number line, in these two interval, the value of f dash x is greater than 0. So in this interval, your function is strictly increasing function. So you write it. So you can explain it here. Since, yes, right in first point, since f dash x greater than 0 in 0 to pi by 4 union 7 pi by 12 to 11 pi by 12. 7 pi by 12 to 11 pi by 12. So fx is strictly increasing in 0 to pi by 4 union 7 pi by 12 to 11 pi by 12. So in this interval, your function is strictly increasing function. And in second point, yes, in second point you write, since f dash x is less than 0 in, yes, you have here two interval, pi by 4 to 7 pi by 12, union 11 pi by 12 to pi. 11 pi by 12 to pi, hence fx is strictly decreasing in pi by 4 to 7 pi by 12, union 11 pi by 12 to pi. 11 pi by 12 to pi. Okay, so in this interval, your function is strictly decreasing function. And that question was asked in 2016. So I think all you are comfortable to find the interval of the function in which they are increasing or strictly decreasing. Everyone comfortable for such type of question? So yes, note it. Just I discuss with other topic, which is known as maxima and minima. And what is the concept behind that? Okay. और बेटे आप सभी लोग just wait.